Mr. Serge Hajdenberg, thank you for speaking with Info Live TV. We appreciate you coming to our studios and talking with us about the situation of Radio J, a 25-year-old French-Jewish radio network throughout France. If you could please tell us, what is the sense on the street for French Jewry about the latest imbroglio with the Mohammed cartoons and Iran, of course?
I think that there is already one answer, is that we don't understand what's going on with the Jews, because the Jews have no responsibility in that problem, which is coming from a Christian country with a Christian history, and also with an history of liberty, of freedom. And I think that today there is a kind of fight, I wouldn't say against or among two civilizations, but among two education. That means we in Europe, coming from the Judeo-Christianism education, we accept to caricaturize the Pope or to caricaturize rabbis or what represent one church or another. That Muslim world, Arab or non-Arab, is not this type for the moment, maybe never, I don't know, it's their choice, is not their type of education of spirit, of thinking. And they don't understand that we can be in that type of mood and that type of laughing of ourselves. And so they don't understand that we can smile or laugh about them or criticize through this caricature their way of life. In fact, in this way of life, it was also a way of fight that was caricaturized. It was not their real thinking. It was the way that some part, probably small part, of the Muslim world is using the Quran against another part of the world.
Now, how are Jews in France relating to Radio J? Are you a source to help them? Are you a clearinghouse? Are they people concerned in calling your stations to talk on air about this problem?
I would say that a Jewish radio station has an aim, different aims, different goals. One of them is to give answer to the questions. That doesn't mean that we, or myself, give this answer. I'm not always appropriate for that. And we have a lot of philosophers, politicians, and from different left or right or center, or religious, non-religious, Zionist, non-Zionist, who can bring their point of view, and the listeners, we choose what is their interest from. We have to also to open the eyes on what is going on, to give another light which is different of the, let's say, the national press, which is more or less in a way which is not our always. So that, I think, that's the main goal of a Jewish radio station, is to give explanations and to give answers.
One last question, if I may. French President Jacques Chirac recently at an army base in France, said that they were stepping up their level of readiness with their nuclear arms. Now, that's an amazing statement coming from France in peacetime. Do you feel this is about Iran and what's happening with their nuclear plans?
Maybe that Jacques Chirac wanted to show that he's doing like what de Gaulle did at the time of the Cuba crisis, not being close to the American president, but being close of a type of freedom, a type of fight, and he wants to show that there is a solidarity of France in these moments. It doesn't mean that he takes everything for him coming from the United States or England, but it means that he is ready to be on the side of the Western freedom.
Serge Hajdenberg, from president of Radio J throughout France, 25 years young. Thank you very much for being with us on InfoLive TV.
Thank you. You're welcome.